Hello, and welcome to another thrilling instalment of Music Go Round. Music Go Round. And today, we're doing those guys. Remember The Who? Remember? Horrible Who? And we're on, for those of you who can't read, Who's Next? Original release 14th of August 1971. And how many copies do you need? Just showing off, just flexing. So this is the follow-on from Tommy. A lot to follow up, haven't they? Because Tommy was such a big album for them, and Townsend went off and I'm going to do another concept. It's going to be great. And he went off and kind of invented the internet with the Lifehouse project, and there was lots of ideas there about kids being connected by wires and whatnot, the grid and virtual reality. And they did some live recordings of it and some shows, but it never really kind of took off. So what came out of that was used in this album, and for me, it's one of their best albums. Probably one of my favourites. I'm just going to say it. Opens with Barbara O'Reilly, and it's a reference to Baba Mayer. He's Townsend's guru. He's also the guru of Robbie Basho, who I was talking about recently. I did a review of a documentary about him over on Prog Review. Don't worry, no one's watching that either. And O'Reilly is a reference to Terry Riley, and it's the synthesizer opening, the ARP. I never know if it's ARP or ARP. Synthesizer arpeggiated beginning is a reference to Terry Riley, Rainbow and Curved Air, and it's a song that still holds up to these very days. It goes into Bargain, which again is a great song. I mean, all the songs on here I really enjoy. Love Ain't for Keeping, the Entwistle track My Wife, which is kind of a bit like I always think it's a bit like Evan and Elle. That one, they're kind of cut from the same cloth, and I really like that, because you've got to remember that Entwistle played, was it trumpet? I always want to say tromboner, and so he gets to trombone on My Wife. I've got to take it seriously. This is serious classic rock review. And then the song is over. Finishes side one. Side two, Getting in Tune, Going Mobile, another great up-tempo, humorous song about caravanning. Who'd have thunk it? Behind Blue Eyes, again, it's the ballad where you hold the lighter in the air. Again, been covered by quite a few people, that song. And the album finishes with the great anti-politics, Won't Get Fooled Again, but we always do, because we vote, don't we? So yeah, it's a great album. There it is there, look, see? They're all having a wee up a concrete block. Took me years to figure that out, because I had it on CD back in the day, and again, CD artwork, you look at it and go, it's only when you get it big, and in your face, you go, they just all had a wee up a bar. Look, Who's Next? That's the reference. Cheeky, aren't they? They're cheeky. And then you got this. This is like the expanded deluxe edition. Now, there was a deluxe edition on CD back in the day, which I had and I loved, and then I sold it because that's what I do. And then they did it with this one. And so you have the album expanded with an extra track called Baby Don't You Do It from Record Plant Sessions. And then you have two more LPs. I don't think I can read all that. Again, Record Plant Sessions, some from the Young Vic. The Young Vic live stuff, again, is the Lifehouse project, which I was telling you about. So this gives you quite a good overview. It's quite an interesting deluxe edition on the vinyl to get if you're a big fan of the album. And you can see what was meant for Lifehouse, and you know what was meant for what was meant for the album. No, what was written for Lifehouse and what was written for Who's Next. Do get it right, Darren, because I want to start complaining. So yeah, you get stuff like Love Ain't for Keeping, Pure and Easy, which isn't, but you can like Getting in Tune and Pure and Easy are from the same, thematically similar. Behind Blue Eyes, Bargain, and One Get Forward Again, all from like Lifehouse, which end up being on the album. For me, I think it is probably the greatest of the Who albums, and that's probably controversial because I know everybody loves, they love Tommy or Quadrophenia or whatnot, but as an artistic statement, again, it clocks in at 43 minutes. I really do think it delivers everything you want from a Who album. It doesn't hang around. There is no fat on this album. It is lean, mean, and fighting. It's going to fight you, and that's why I'm going to award it. 5 My Wifes out of 5. That's 5 My Wifes out of 5 because it is just fantastic. Never get bored with it. So it is a truly great classic rock record, and if you haven't familiarised yourself with it, go and do it now. You probably already know Barbara O'Reilly, or at least the opening to it, and Won't Get Fooled Again. So there you go. You would have heard those. You would have already heard those because they've been used in movies and adverts and whatnot. But like I said, there's also a lot of other good stuff on there too, and it is the typical. It is the essence, ubiquitous Who album. And so, yeah, you must go and pick it up. And if you're a big fan of the record, try and check out the deluxe edition. Like I said, there was a deluxe edition from 2003. God, was it that long ago? Which you can probably pick up for pennies now, second hand, if you go to various websites. Get that. Or if you do fancy the vinyl, who doesn't? I'll show you that. Look, see, there you go. And it opens up. Look, they made it a gatefold. Look, and it tells you the story of it all, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's anything on the inner sleeves, is there? No, it's just plain inner sleeves. So yeah, that's the deluxe edition, which is well worth checking out if you like that kind of thing. So yeah, I think I've said all I need to say. The next one up, we're going to do a compilation. We're going to do Meaty Beaty Big and Bouncy because that was reissued recently, and I've got all the reissues because and we're going along that. It's studio with a little bit of reissues, a couple of soundtracks, Quadrophenia and Kids Are Alright, and then the rest of the studio albums up until the most recent one. There we go. That's going to be good. So don't forget, I need you to do me a favour now. If you've watched this and if you've enjoyed this, I don't ask for much in this world, apart from that big sack of used notes. But what I need you to do is I need you to, I hate saying it, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe. But more importantly, share the video if you can. If you have a social media presence, share it. I need more people over here watching these and getting involved because not a lot of people like watching me talk about other things than progressive rock. So I do need your help on this. So do share and encourage, because my influence ain't much these days, and that's it. Thank you. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now, we know what that is, and that is, are you ready? Ta-da!